You don't have to be a pilot to know that airplanes are built with countless instruments for a reason. Even being a single degree off, if left uncorrected, can carry a plane hundreds of miles from its destination. That's why pilots are constantly checking, adjusting, and making small corrections along the way to make sure they actually arrive where they intended to go. The same is true for us as Christian men, husbands, and fathers. Every day, we face countless small habits, distractions, and obstacles that threaten to pull us off course without us realizing it. It's the small habits we excuse, right? The distractions we think are harmless, or the sins we tell ourselves aren't that bad. But left unchecked, these little things can easily grow into huge obstacles that keep us from showing up with intention for God, our families, and our calling. That's why today's question is so important. If you're just tuning in, this is the final episode in a 7-part series where we've been walking through questions from a resource that we call 7 Powerful Questions Every Christian Man Should Ask Weekly. These simple questions are simple, practical, and designed to help you stop drifting and live with clarity in your faith, your family, and your calling. This is the last question, and it serves as kind of a safeguard for everything else we've talked about. What habits, distractions, or obstacles could prevent me from showing up with intention? Hebrews 12:1 gives us a powerful picture. Therefore, since we are surrounded by so great a cloud of witnesses, let us also lay aside every weight and sin which clings so closely, and let us run with endurance the race that is set before us. Notice the language. Lay aside every weight, not just sin, but anything that slows you down. Distractions, wasted time, unhealthy habits. If they're keeping you from running with endurance, God says put them down. The Christian life isn't about avoiding sin. It's about running with focus. Intention means identifying the weights before they trip you. And so that way you can run freely in the race God has set before you. The truth is, nobody drifts into intentional living. If you don't take time to name the obstacles, they'll quietly control you. For many men, it looks like screen time that eats away at evenings meant for family. For others, it's an overloaded schedule that leaves no margin for rest or reflection. Sometimes the obstacle isn't, external. It's an internal mindset of, I'll get to it later. And that keeps you from doing what matters most today. Spiritually, these obstacles matter because they distract you, right, from the presence of God. And practically, they matter because they rob your family of your best energy and attention. Left unchecked, they don't just waste your time, they erode your legacy. So how do you clear the path and live with intention this week? Here's some steps you can take and do right away. Number 1, audit your time honestly. Take one day and write down how you actually spend your hours. Where is your time leaking? Where are you distracted? Often just seeing it in black and white is the wake-up call you need. Number 2, create friction against distractions. Make the wrong thing harder to do. Move, the social media apps, off your home screen. Set a timer on your TV. Charge your phone in another room at night. A little friction goes a long way towards breaking a bad habit. Number 3, replace wasted time with life-giving rhythms. Don't just, cut something out, replace it. If you spend 20 minutes scrolling at night, replace it with reading a book to your kids. If you usually zone out in front of the TV, replace it with prayer, journaling, or an intentional conversation with your wife. Number 4, build in checkpoints. Don't wait until the end of the month to realize you've drifted. Every week, ask yourself, what could prevent me from showing up with intention this week? Identify obstacles early, and that allows you to adjust before you're way off course. Number 5, focus on progress, not perfection. You won't eliminate every distraction overnight, and that's okay. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is direction. Every small adjustment keeps you running closer to the path God has set before you. So here's my challenge for you. Before the week begins, identify one habit, distraction, or obstacle that could pull you off course. Name it. Write it down, and then make a plan to replace it with something that helps you live with intention. Remember, intentional living doesn't happen by accident. It happens when you decide ahead of time what matters most and align your habits around it. And as we close out this series, let me remind you, all 7 of these questions are available in one place in a guide we created called 7 Powerful Questions Every Christian Man Should Ask Weekly. It's printable. You should put it on your desk or on your dashboard or nightstand, so you can see it weekly and just use it as a checkpoint to realign your life and strengthen your walk with God and lead your family with intention. I believe if you keep these questions in front of you and commit to taking just one step, right, each week, you'll see your faith deepen, your family grow stronger, and your legacy become more secure. The link's in the show notes. Download it now. Let's lead with courage.